Hey there you guys, welcome back. Today we are going to do an unboxing video. I'm so excited to say that I've finally received the shipment that I ordered. I don't know, I think it was probably 3 months ago. I ordered it from Brugmansia, Quebec. It's an online seller that I think that they also have a greenhouse. But anyway, I purchased them online. Some alocasias and a Brugmansia. So it was just a shot in the dark because it's always a gamble when you order from online sources that you've never heard from or like you're just, I don't know, throwing caution to the wind. So anyway, I got my product, so it's a legit company. I'll put the address below for in the descriptions for the website, so that if you guys are interested in checking them out, feel free to click on it and check out their supply. So anyway, happy to say that I received it. Now let's open this thing up and see what's inside. I ordered, I believe it was 3 alocasias and 1 Brugmansia, but we'll see what's here. I did open. I was getting impatient last night. I opened the end and I wanted to see what was inside, but I didn't pull anything out. I was hoping that it would be kind of a box I could open up and then kind of close again, but so I'm still going to be surprised because I haven't actually looked at any of these plants. I was thinking by the cost of shipping that the plants would be very, very small, but this box is telling me that they might be a little taller than I thought they would be. And they look like they're in 4-inch pots in here. So let's just carefully dump them out. I'll move the camera down a little bit so you can see the table so that we can look at these together. Okay, so I'm being very careful. As you probably know, alocasias have leaves that like to rip and tear. I might have to take this box apart. I don't feel comfortable ripping the plant. Ow! I just got a paper cut. Ouch. Be careful when opening boxes. I just cut my finger. It's not bleeding yet, but it's only a matter of time. Okay. There we go. So they've been in their box for a little bit. Here is a Brugmansia. I'll bring the camera up in just a second. I've got some paper here. This is a alocasia. What is this one? This one here is an alocasia Borneo King. So this is like the Borneo Giant that I had purchased before, but it died. This one here is a, what is this one? This one's just called Mayan Mask. This is going to have a nice darker leaf to it, and then it's going to have the white veining. It's probably been out of the sun a long time, so it's not as bright as it should be. And then this one here, this one should be Jack's Giant. This is a Colocasia esculenta Jack's Giant. So this is just your typical alocasia, but kind of on steroids. And I'm really excited to grow this one. I think it's supposed to grow about 6 feet tall with the downward facing leaves. So I'll bring the camera back up and we'll talk about them a little bit more. Hey, just peering through the jungle, the new plants. I'm so excited to get these plants. So here we go. This is the Mayan Mask. As you can see, this one resembles Alocasia poly, the common one that you can get, except this one has upright leaves, and this one has upright leaves, whereas poly they dangle downwards. And as you can see, it has the beautiful, it's understated right now, but the purple backside, and then you can see the contrast in the veining. I hope that it picks that up on the camera, but I'll give you updates as this progresses. You can kind of see the color through there now. It looks really, really nice. So this is supposed to be very, very dark on the top. So how tall would I say that is? I think it's about 18 inches tall from the pot. I'm not going to take the plastic away from the pot just yet. I'm going to replant these into a slightly larger pot before they go outside. Probably into a 1-gallon size pot. the plastic bag is going to keep in the moisture. Let me just move that out of the way. It's going to keep in the moisture. There's a lot of root development that's outside of the pot, and if I take the plastic off, it's going to dry out those roots and possibly kill them. So I want to make sure that they stay good and moist while I'm waiting to repot. So this is the Jack's Giant Alocasia esculenta, or esculenta, however you'd like to say it. This one's looking a little worse for wear, but again, in transport, it's so hard to make sure that alocasia leaves don't get damaged because they're very, very papery. They bend and they flex and they're flimsy, which makes them really, really interesting garden plants because they flutter in the wind. So anyway, I know that it's going to grow a new leaf, so I'm not terribly worried about it. Again, same thing with this one. This one doesn't have the same root development out the bottom, but I'm going to keep it in its little plastic bag for probably another week, and then I'll transplant them into another pot. But maybe I'll do a video as I transplant them so that you can see the roots that I've developed. This one, I don't know, did I show you? This one has great root development. That means that this is going to be a very vigorous grower. This one is one I'm very excited for. As you saw in older videos, I purchased a alocasia. I believe it's in the Macrorrhiza family, the Borneo Giant. I can't get them right. And the Borneo Giant gets to have huge, massive leaves, and it has a ripple in the leaves that only the Borneo Giant has. Others have a waviness to them, but the Borneo Giant has a very distinct ripple, like a ripple chip. Very, very beautiful. And so this one should have the same rippling, and supposedly this one actually gets bigger than the Borneo Giant, but I'm not sure. They're related. They're crosses. So this one is doing very, very well. This one has roots all over the place as well. Again, not going to transplant this until I don't know, until I get a pot that's suitable. Maybe this weekend, I'm not sure. I said I'd wait a week, but you never know. I'll get antsy. So yeah, with the original Borneo Giant, I kept it over the winter time, and I thought that I would be able to winter it through, but it ended up going dormant and then rotting. So this year, when I try it, if I don't have the lights or the heat, I'm going to make sure to have it go dormant and just keep it completely dry. I'm not going to water it, just to avoid the rot like I got last time. And then here is the Brugmansia. This is a pink variety of Brugmansia. I'm just going to open this up a little bit. I can't remember. Actually, I'm going to leave it closed. This one here looks a little distressed. It looks like it's been in packaging for a little bit too long. But again, these guys grow so fast that they really go limp quickly when they're not treated at their best. And this one looks like it was tall and it was bent over to fit in the box. So give it a couple of days and it will perk back up. I'm going to keep it in a well-lit, out of direct sun for the next few days, let it acclimatize, and then I will progressively move it into a brighter location. With Brugmansia, just keep in mind that this guy is an insect magnet, so if you're going to grow them inside, keep in mind that you're probably going to get thrips and you're probably going to get white fly. So this video has been a really long video. I hope you enjoyed this unboxing video. There will be more updates on these as time progresses, and I'm able to take things outside. We'll do some repotting. We'll just check on them as time goes. I will be ordering from Brugmansia, Quebec. I can't say that all in one mouthful. Again, they have so many varieties of elephant ears, so if you're in Canada especially, and you are having a hard time finding special varieties of elephant ears, I do recommend checking out his site, and I for sure am going to go back. Even for Brugmansia, there's such a nice selection. I didn't want to overdo it on a seller that I had no idea was real, so I will go back. Anyway, until next time, show me what you're ordering for your garden. Hopefully you're getting some fun stuff like this as well. Well, I'm sure if you're ordering it, you think it's fun. So I'd love to see it. I'd love to hear about it. Join the Plants and Things What's Growing page. It's just blowing up. There's so many people joining it these days. It's the spring rush. So anyway, until next time, happy growing, everyone.